Got any ideas?
Hey guys, we are the Flash here. Um, now I'm just kidding, y'all. So, hey guys, Valtorious did woke it, yeah. So, um, so season where we at 5? Yeah, we had season. So yeah, so season 5, Flash, Nora. Good episode. It was pretty good episode. Now, they basically left off after when Nora showed up at the house saying that, well, I'm your daughter. Everyone had surprising looks on their faces and stuff like that. Like, oh, how's that? I love how Barry had this look on his face like, I'm a father? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm your daughter. Is that right? Like, he looking at Iris and he's like, hey, it's our kid is our kid stuff. So, you know, I like how they was explaining well, she was explaining everything about how in the future you know Barry's not really there because it's like 25 years he's still missing, even though we kind of had a spoiler hint here and there as to why that happened. And if it goes down the way it does, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. But the besides the point, he was basically saying that, wow, like, I'm not even there. Like when he was talking to Iris, it was like, yeah, missing birthdays, missing everything, and basically in the future he misses it anyway. So it's best to enjoy her now, because it's funny because they both never really got the chance to see each other when she was growing up and when when as a child. So you can kind of say they never fully met each other until the first encounter when they was at the wedding and stuff. So it was like, okay, that made more sense. And then the part where I was kind of bugged out was Ralph. I was like, listen, how is it that Ralph in the comics is smart? Ralph Dibny is a smart dude. How is it that he doesn't know time travel and explaining everything? So I was like, wait, what? It was funny, but I was like, wait, what? You're kind of smart. He got on a little board and was like, so this is how the mini verse, and it's like, it's multiverse, Ralph. And I was like, okay, kind of funny though. But I was like, but seriously, my boy, the whole Caitlyn trying to figure out Killer Frost and stuff like that, quite interesting, because again, I don't even understand why well, actually no, because DeVoe had him, so it only makes sense that he didn't know that part. So I can give him a slide, even though they should have still told him after, but still weird. But yeah, that was quite interesting as well. Nora and Iris having coffee at Jitters and talking about stuff that happened in the future. And clearly, as we've all seen, how Nora is more closer to Barry than she is to Iris, even though there's a lot of people saying in the comics that Iris was a terrible mother. I still, if they going with this storyline, she was beating her daughter or whatever crazy rumor that I've heard, and they put whatever that stuff that happened in there or explain it, yo, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all really cutting it deep. But she said a word that was kind of a fun fact that was in Batman Beyond. What was it? Feng Shui, something like that. I think it was Feng Shui, something like that. Where I guess it means in the future. It means hip or something, or cool. And Terry said something like that. It was very feng shui or something like that. I forgot that. I think it is feng shui, but it was a word that was said in Batman Beyond, which my boy pointed out to me last night. I was like, oh snap! Like, that's what she said. Like, oh wow, okay. But yeah, pretty good. I say it was pretty good how the interactions was fighting the first boss. Gridlock, it was name is. I think Gridlock, yeah. You know, it was quite interesting. You know, he was doing his thing, and then at the end, you see the homie Sin Cara. See, every time I keep hearing the name Sin Cara, it makes me think of the wrestler from WWE. But you know, he showed up at the end, sounding like Shao Kahn and stuff, talking about some, oh, you know, I want you dead, and I guess he killed him and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I like how they had him in the police car, in a van, and then you see the lightning bolt come down onto the ground, and apparently, like, he killed all those security guards and stuff. So that was quite cool. And the cool part where Nora, Barry, and Wally, where they phased the plane, and she was explaining that, oh, like in the future you did something like this, you know, in the Flash museum or whatever, but she had to learn how to be the Flash, you know, from the museum and stuff, where it was like, oh, you know, you've kind of like phased the plane. So it's like, really? Like, I can't do that. They was like, oh, she can't phase, because it only makes sense because Flash was never there. I don't know what happened to Wally. I don't know about anyone else, like, who was kind of there, like, well, maybe Jake, well, no, Jake, well, yeah, maybe Jake Garrick or whatever, like, you know, like, listen, like, teach her, because she's still lost, but it only makes sense that she doesn't know certain things. Like, she said to him when she was explaining that she knows how to reverse and go back in time, but she couldn't do the things, she couldn't even do half the things that Barry can do. So, the phase in the plane was quite cool. And those two have like this interaction, because when he was like, oh, you know, time to send you back home, which it was kind of a lie, because, you know, she technically could go back anytime that she want. It's just that she wants to be close to Barry. And at the end, you kind of see Barry like, well, let's hold off with that device that you got there, Cisco, because, you know, maybe she could stick around for a bit to test out her powers, you know, see what's going on with them, you know. And it's cool because it's like, I like that. It was a sad, this first episode was a very sad but cool, somewhat funny episode. You know, it wasn't like you know, like live, like how it was, because I don't know, for some weird reason, like the last episode of The Flash, like for the last season, the beginning of it was kind of sad, even though you got him back and he just, you know, was in the Speed Force, and he was, you know, his mind was scrambled. It was cool, kind of sad, but this one was like, you know, it kind of touches home at certain places if you are the viewer who's watching this, and it's like, wow, father and daughter finally reunite and they talk. They never met each other, and, you know, they have a thing, and even though Barry will never be there in the future for her, at least he's there with her now, so that way when she goes back into the future, she has memories of being there with her father. So that was quite good. I can't wait to see what else they're gonna do in the story with Sin Cara. And yeah, I kind of know, I kind of want to know what's more to happen, even though she kind of spoiled it with the whole King Shark and Gorilla Grodd, you know, future spoiler alert there. But yeah, it's quite, it was good. It was really good. You already know I'm gonna rate this first great episode of 5. It was good. It was really good. Kind of upset that they, you know, Wally. I kind of want Wally there. I really do want Wally there, but they just gonna put him back on Legends, which is not a problem. But I was like, I kind of like Wally there, you know, because he's there, you know, Uncle Wally. Like, this is a family thing. Let's just have Wally there. But I understand for reasons that he's not gonna be there and stuff. So I was like, it's whatever. But yeah. You know, season 5 of The Flash, I can't say it's gonna be great. Not yet, because we still gotta see furthermore into what's gonna happen into like future and upcoming episodes and stuff like that. But if you like what you heard you like, you know, please subscribe, share, you know, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later.